Hey everyone, I'm just going to, I guess I'm just going to kind of show you what I kind of do in the morning when I do my daily draw. So basically every day I just draw a single tarot card, and I also draw like an herbal card because I like to learn about herbs and plants and stuff like that. But when I do my tarot draw, I mostly am trying to do it to kind of get a feel for the day and kind of learn more about my deck. It's a little funky because this mini deck that I have, it's only the major arcana. It doesn't have the minor. They're handmade. I got them off Etsy from The Wandering Mermaid, I believe is the Etsy, so hopefully she's still on there and still making the cards. I haven't checked in a while to see if she's started doing the minor as well, because that'd be really nice, because I feel like these are like the perfect mini size to be easy enough to handle, but also not like a huge deck of cards, because like I have other mini ones, but they're like itty bitty and I lose them a lot. And of course I pull it and it's the tower. I mean, what? I can't. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that back on there. I am getting a normal size tarot deck, hopefully soon, and I think it should just be standard. I don't remember modifying it or anything, so I'm waiting for that, and then I'm pretty excited because I have a couple friends that wanted me to do some divination for them, but I don't really feel comfortable doing it for other people if it's just the major, because I mean, I do it for myself just because I like to pull just like the one card per day, like the major card, and kind of see what's going on. Disclaimer, obviously everyone is different, everyone has different beliefs, everyone utilizes or does not utilize tarot in their own way. How I do it might not, well, probably isn't how other people do it. Other people probably have different beliefs than I do. It's whatever. Like, witchcraft is personal. And everybody does it their own way and has their own way of going about it and their own beliefs. So, I mean, if you don't like that I pull a card only from the major arcana every day for myself, I mean, what I'm working with what I got, which is what witchcraft really is. But I am excited to get a new deck. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of get in the zone, continue listening to my music, and kind of let you guys see, I guess, a time lapse of like what I do when I am just kind of going through and doing my draw. So stay tuned. So yeah, I didn't think that it would go that fast. Normally, when I'm doing my morning, I go through, you know, and I kind of flip and rotate and shuffle at least 3 times and kind of get a feel and think about what I'm thinking about and everything. This time, I had barely started rotating, and then all of a sudden, the world fell out. The world fell into my hands. It is reversed, and so usually I will get my card, I'll write it down, I'll do, like, you know, like I have my own thoughts and opinions on what each card stands for and like just what I've seen, but usually what I do as well is I'll kind of research a couple other different, like I have a couple sites that are trusted that I go through and just kind of look at like each individual person's kind of interpretation of what the card as a standalone would mean and stand for, and just kind of, you know, like expanding my personal worldview and kind of like how I see things and how I interpret things, because really tarot is about your interpretation and kind of like what you interpret that card to mean in relating to a situation. And so yeah, pretty much I will just kind of research this card a little bit and kind of meditate on it and go from there. So I'll continue. So yeah, I basically do my draw and then I pull my card. I do end up posting on like Instagram my like a picture of the cards that I draw for the day, just because I like to be able to look back and be like, oh okay, that's what I pulled. Also, I like the aesthetic of it, and I don't have very good memory, so one of the ways that I remember things is by taking pictures of them, whether it's like pictures of me and my husband, or pictures of things that I'm doing, or something like this. Like I can write down, like I do have a page where I write down just like the different cards that I pull each day, and I try to kind of keep it like a journal, but it's a little bit different to see it written down and then actually being able to go and see a picture of it and be like, oh okay, because it helps me associate like kind of what I was feeling with that day when I see the picture. But anyway, I pull the card, you know, do my research, I kind of look at it, and then I kind of just think about it throughout the day. If something happens, I kind of think, and I'm like, okay, well, does that relate to the card that I pulled today? Like, did knowing that that card was there help me at all in interpreting like how my day went, or like problems that I've had or something like that. I'm not really going to go into like what I wrote down and like what I interpret from it and everything. Like that might be a different video, but this was just kind of showing like what I do each day and how I like to keep track of it, and kind of like how I go about it. So this is just one of the many things that I like to do and part of my personality. If this is a type of video that you guys like, let me know. But otherwise, I'll keep thinking of stuff to post and keep posting. So I'll see you guys in my next video.